Sorry, 30-2 now. Taking on the freshman Brody Miess of Riverdale. And Aird operating fast with
Real
the takedown in the first 7 seconds. Steve, Miess with one of the more dramatic finishes in the semifinals with that 10-8 victory over Hurd of Prairie du Chien.
Yeah.
He was down.
I was just trying to look that up.
Went on a 6-2 run in the third. So he was down 4-6. And a reversal and 3 near fall to end the match.
It looks like these two haven't faced each other yet this year. It was a funny teak with how good these wrestlers are. Just shows you like there is a next level, especially in this conference. We haven't seen we've only had 3 so far, and this one's starting off really quick, but we haven't seen a competitive finals yet. I imagine that's going to change as we get up here, 32 and 44. Ethan Aird, a senior. Brody Miess, just a sophomore.
And folks, sorry about the score clock right now. It's
Ethan Aird has 2 losses on the year. One is to an Illinois wrestler at the finals of the Mid-States at Whitewater, and the second one is the semifinals. Lost a very competitive bracket. Lost to Charlie Might, 8-2 of Dodgeville. Then Ethan Aird went for 3rd place, ended up beating Logan Clausen, a Badger, by a major decision.
Oh, which tournament was that at? Well, Aird up 6-2 right now.
It was Badger State, right before Christmas break, held at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
We get to the second period, 6-2 in favor of Aird. Aird, 2-time state place winner. Miess, I believe, ended up cracking the podium as a freshman, Steve. And also, Steve, to answer your trivia from earlier, your question from earlier,
yep.
Rhett Koenig has never lost a match at the Clash. So 3-time conference Clash champion. 0-1 against a pandemic shutdown, but not much you can do there.
Right, yeah. Well, let's give him the nod. He did, yeah, Teague, you're right, he did. He took 5th place, did Miess. Last year, lost to Birchman in the quarterfinals. And then beat Jackson Preston of Partyville, 9-3. Lost to Jake Fitzpatrick of Aquinas. And then beat Isaiah Sanchez of Shiocton, 8-4 for the 5th place medal.
Aird, of course, with his basically knee-high socks. Don't know what the design is on them, but got to be a part of that Darlington Blackhawk Fenimore IGH try and met his parents as the score's 8-4 now with 56 seconds remaining in the second period.
So does he wear a different set of socks, crazy socks, every tournament or every time out?
I'm guessing every tournament, yeah. But it started, he was recovering from some type of foot or leg injury, and he had to wear compression socks, but he kind of liked them, so
sure,
he just rolled with it after that.
They are comforting, I'll give you that. I wore a form of compression socks when I officiate football and wrestling. Oh, wow.
They're in on the single with 20 seconds remaining. He's trying to kick his leg back. And no takedown yet. Good whizzer here at the moment by the Riverdale sophomore. It'll be 8-4 heading into the third. I'd say well controlled at the moment for the Darlington Blackhawk senior. Also, speaking of that try, Steve, we got to see Aird get his 100th victory that night.
Yeah, we did. 3 of them so far today just at this tournament. Guys getting their 100th victory. You know, it's easy for everybody to kind of poo-poo that because guys get so many matches now. But got to remember that guys that hit this that are seniors, their freshman year, really they only got about 15 matches or so, 15, 20 matches. So it still is a big deal for these guys to hit that. And I believe this is the last class that went through the COVID wrestling season.
We don't need to bring up COVID anymore. Which it is what it is, right? But, yeah, it'll be refreshing not to talk about that.
Well, but, yeah, just kind of gives you perspective, though, right?
Right.
Like, wow.
Time's flown by.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
We started the podcast before the pandemic started.
We were pre-pandemic podcast, guys. Yes, we started after the 2020 season was over. Kind of did a recap. Did a recap in June, and someone made a comment about how late we were with it.
Yeah, just did a dry run, basically. As Miess has had a pretty tough ride on top to start this period, but going to need to find a way to score points. Still up 8-4 with 1:05 remaining, and now taking the action to their feet. So it'll be 9-4 for Aird.
Yeah, as Teague talked about, Miess beat Hurd in that semifinals. It was one of those, I tell you, Teague, I'm loving the I just love semifinals, but Miess got that reversal with 30 seconds left and then a three-point near fall to advance.
Well, Steve, maybe we talk about mineral points, lack of banners. They do have team state champs on the mat, which I didn't even notice earlier. Or I maybe saw it but didn't think about it until we had the conversation.
But if you notice, the mat is not updated, Teague.
Oh, true.
2009. And I think they have their they started doing their individual state champs, but it looks like they just stopped doing that as well, at least on the one mat over there.
And real quick, Steve, Ethan Aird with his 11-4 victory